Hey, everybody around the world. So good to be before you tonight. Got a little short cold, but this is my birthday weekend. And go check out The Loop at Robin Whitfield's TV. And I'm coming on tonight, so I'm so excited because in a couple of days I'll be 62 years old. Tomorrow is the day before the day, and then March the 2nd is Monday, and that's my birthday, and I'm going to be 62 years old. Only God could do that. All that I've been through, I'm still here, and I have to make it to Monday. Hey everybody, it's so good. Happy Saturday. So much went on. We went out and did a few things. If you check out The Loop, and got some stuff started to be able to be free tomorrow, so we can all go to church and get prepared for service in the morning. Shout out to everybody in the community. You hear a lot of congestion in my nose, and this time of the year I get a lot of allergies, and so I had to take a few elderberry and echinacea and call the physicians, and shout out to my primary care. She put me some stuff in the drugstore for saline, that you put up your nose and all that. And so, but it works. It's better than all the other allergy medicines that you can get over the counter. So this is going to be a weekend that I'm going to rest to make sure that I can get some of the cold out. I had to cancel some reservations for my birthday so I can get a little bit of rest. But I didn't cancel those roses back there. And I got another plan on the side, and I'm so grateful. My husband took me out and bought me some roses. You see those back there? Here it is here. They're beautiful. Those are 24 roses and 2 dozen. And I love that. So, and stuff. But, I'm so, my heart goes out to Rochelle. If you can see her on her post, we just got home, and a couple of things. And back in the back of the Ritz here, her car got broken into and robbed. And so my car got robbed back there twice. And so we had to call the police officers maybe about an hour ago to come out there and see and pull the tape and see who's back there breaking into people's cars right here near the boardwalk. It's terrible to be parking back there and people breaking in cars, and the cameras back there is only in certain areas. So it's terrible, and so I'm just hoping that some more parking spaces can come where she can park in, because when people trying to run their business, she works so hard on doing her notary business and trying to get the mobiles running so she can help people in the community, and here goes somebody breaking in the back of the car, taking all her stuff out and doing illegal moves. The second thing is, but I found out this, you could steal from anybody you want. It ain't gonna last, because you can't keep what you steal. You just can't. It's not gonna work. If you steal a watch, I guarantee you, 100%, I guarantee you gonna lose it. You gonna lose it. You ain't gonna keep it. So stuff that's stolen, they don't keep in the first place. And people need to watch when people running around here saying, hey, I got a watch, let me sell it. Don't buy that stuff, because if you ain't get it out the store legally, then don't buy no stolen goods. And they going to find out who stole it, believe me. A second thing is the officers were so nice. They came back there, they took a police report, and they listened to what I had to say as well, and Rochelle's father. The next thing is, I was explaining to the officers this, and I don't know if anybody else had came across this. The other day, maybe about 2 days ago, I was in Walgreens right there on Atlantic Avenue, standing in line, and there was a guy in front of me with a big knife that looked like a gun, and he had it across his chest. So I looked over because he was right there in front of me, and he took it from this arm and ran it around and did it like this, so I didn't have to look around him. He wanted me to see that he had that. So I said, I know this guy is not carrying a gun here in the store. Maybe he's a police officer. So I looked him up and down because I was in the back of him in the line, and he didn't have no badges or anything. And so when he put it in front of me, I said, I noticed that instead of it was a gun, it was a sword. It was a big knife, and it was in a holster, but it looked like a gun. So I'm like, oh my God. So I looked, and to myself, I said, maybe he can carry that, and he has a license for it. Because sometimes people have license for things, and I said, I'm late to know who have, did they say that you can carry a gun now? Did you get a license for that? So I looked at him, I said, I wish I could get trained to use something like that. He said, well, I can use it real good. That's what he said to me. And so I said, oh, you can? He said, yeah. I said, Rufus was in back of me. So I said, yeah, he used to carry knives too. He knew how to use it pretty good when he was young. And so he said, yeah, well, I collect them. I said, how about he used to collect them? A whole bunch of them. I did. And so he said, he didn't say nothing. So when we left out the store, the guards were standing in the back here, and the one guard that's in Walgreens. And so I went out the door, and I got in the car, and I said, you know what? I said, the next time that happened, I'm calling the police officers to find out what's going on, because Rufus said that, and the guard at this facility said, people carrying knives in a store like that, that's dangerous. They can go off. They can be on something and chop everybody up in the store, but the guards weren't saying anything. The guard didn't say anything. So I asked the officer that tonight, and he said he wasn't supposed to be carrying that big knife like that, and there's no permit for him to carry that. And he said that, the next time we see something like that, to call the police officers, because he can break out and chop everybody up. He's telling you now that he know how to use it. So I was so grateful that, I'm a person that speak out. So I just wanted to protect myself, protect my family, and people that's in the place. I didn't run up to the guard and say, hey, this guy is in here doing this, that, and the third. But the next time I am, and I'm going to make sure he be calling them while I'm calling them. Because if you're in a store and somebody have a weapon like that, whether it's a gun or a knife, don't assume that they're licensed to carry that. And you better get out their way, because you don't know if they're on drugs or what. Walking around with a piece on them like that. So I just wanted to share that with people, because we're right here in Atlantic City. There's only one Walgreens in Atlantic City, and you have to be careful out there on the bricks. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and tell your family as well. If they see these things, they have to call 911 or call the police officers right away, because that's what they're trained for, and that's the job that they supposed to do. Not you take it in your hands and do it, but they're trained to handle situations like that, and that's what he told us to do. Thank you for tuning in, and God bless you, and I wish you all the blessings on the planet. This weekend I want to celebrate and enjoy my birthday, but I have to get rid of some of this stuffy nose and all that kind of stuff. Take care, you guys. I'm so excited to be before you tonight.